Boris Johnson has told the EU to get real over the trade negotiations amid revelations that he is considering starving the bloc of access to cheap money on the financial markets in the event of no deal. As the 8th round of talks is set to begin this week, frustration in Downing Street at the EU's stalling tactics is reaching boiling point. The UK negotiating team led by David Frost have warned if talks in London make no progress this week then it will be too late to make a deal. And the preparation for a no deal has been ramped up with the brightest and best civil servants brought into a new transition hub. A senior Downing Street source said that they have been resigned to Australia rules for some time as the probable outcome, meaning that there is little confidence the EU will agree to a fair trade deal which would be acceptable to the UK. However, there are signs that leading figures in the EU are beginning to panic about the prospect of no trade deal and loss of free access to the world's fifth biggest market amid reports that chief negotiator Michel Barnier has been sidelined. Mr. Barnier has led a strategy which has seen progress on other areas blocked until Britain gives in on accepting EU level playing field regulations and allowing access to British fishing waters. A survey by OnePoll for the Sunday Express this week shows that more than 50% of members of the British public asked think that compromising on EU regulations and fish is unacceptable. The UK team led by David Frost has refused to accept the demands and have been pushing for a deal similar to the one the EU recently struck with Canada. A Downing Street source told the Sunday Express this week, "We just don't get why they think they can do one type of deal with Canada and not offer Britain, which shares most of its regulations already, the same deal. It just is completely unreasonable." They were also said to be completely bewildered by a rant from Mr. Barnier this week saying that British coastal waters would be sovereign but the fish in them would not be. "We don't know what he was trying and who he was really talking to," said the source.